put YouTube back on to my computer processor, and got that as well going. So I really don't know. Oh yeah, all right, yeah, that didn't help. I'd assume my CPU would drop, but it seems like it didn't allow me to stream YouTube to my video card, so it's on my CPU and it's trading high of not trading, but the percentage of my computer processing is anywhere from 50 to 60%. Try to bring it under 40, but still couldn't. Video card is about, I guess, 30. Yeah, about 30%. I want to decrease that by 10 and decrease my computer processing by 10, but it seems like I wasn't able to do it. All right, so anyway, let's live stream the markets and let's see what we're looking at. Let's just first see what's going on right now. Very interesting. And just gonna pull up a few, just one stock that one of our traders pointed out over the weekend. Well, there's news over here for AYLI. Let's take a look at, oh wow, look at PCLI. Yeah, I mean, it's just like, obviously somebody's holding her down, right? Because you see the spread, it's 2.5 by 2.6, 2.6 gets out of the way, then there'll be 2.9. If somebody trying to get out, I would have done 2.8. But the fact is, they're trying to hold her down. All right, so let's take a look at QPRC. See what she looks like. News came out on her about some Apple lawsuit, and Adchen Teddy Bear actually provided the news information about this stock over the weekend. So it's up 30 cents now, 30% right now, and you can see she gapped up, trailed back down to pretty much filling her gap, which is at 2, and now she's at 2.6, 2.7. But I wouldn't be surprised if we see her break through 2.7 and break through 3s. But she does look strong. It's a good call by Chan Teddy Bear on our Penny Wealth Discord chat group. Now let's take a look at, what I want to do is just see what's popping up over here before we continue looking at what we've watched on Friday and last week as well. Just want to see if there's any nice plays. There's always something new to find, and usually at the open is probably the best time to find them, in my opinion. BRKK. See what's going on here. 120 million shares traded. She looks like a breakout, but maybe you can get some type of bounce. You gotta keep eyes on that later on. This looks disgusting. Oh, excuse me. Oh my god. GLDP, really don't know how this happened. It's very volatile. I don't know, it could just go back down just as easy. So we want to look into that. Yeah, they're printing here still on ADHC. There's a couple of prints. It's a little too, oh here, IGBK, this is what I'm talking about. Let's see what we got here. For IGBK, she looks like she's trying to form a bottom over here. You see the support area that I already had up, and she's just under it, but she's under it here too. So let me just bring that correctly around. Sorry guys, right there. Yeah, that's correct. Okay, so you see how everything's in line with this one, in line with this one, in line with this. So if she holds up here, those 1.5s, it's very good for IGBK. If she breaks through, we can see a crack. And pretty much test the support level right here. You see this uptrend support level, so we can see a crack over there. So like around wherever this is trending at that time frame, and that should bounce off those levels. Okay, so QPRC, you can see she actually just formed, she's trying to form a new high. It's very trying, like she's trying to break those 2.7s, 2.8s. You see, it's 2.79. She's trying to rally. She does look strong, but you see, like the sellers are trying to push it down. Buyers are picking her up. You got market maker ASCM at the bid. Usually in OTC pennies, it's best that you follow these market makers, or any stock, but in general, these market makers like ASCM, and there's other ones out there, but ASCM I see a lot in the pink world. As you can see, ASCM just got smacked out, and now it's printing. The bid's 252 by 26. See ASCM at the bid. Sorry guys, man, just working my ass off, exhausted all the time. So usually I would follow them. Right now, well, it looks like there's going to be some type of trail down to maybe let's see, I'll say 2223. Be like playing with this cap area, say around here, I'd say about 234, 235. Oh, you see, look, buyers are fighting back. I would say here, if you haven't got in, this would probably be your best opportunity. Right here, actually, 248. So I would say 2.5 is probably your best opportunity to get in your first. If you try along more, get half here, and then I would get half at, if I get lucky, at around 223. Chances are sometimes you will, sometimes you won't, but it's better to do that than to chase all the time. So let's go back up here and let's go through our let's go through our leaderboard about BTCS stock, showing life again. Opened up at two and change. I want to say, what is this open right here? I'll tell you right now, guys. At 0.0277, pretty much formed a new high after the reverse split. So that does look good. Look at that, look at that. Okay, now it's testing its all-time highs right here. Pretty much broke it. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a huge breakout on BT. I'm sorry, this is QPRC. I got excited, but she pretty much broke it right here, right? And then so same thing with QPRC. I wouldn't be surprised if she breaks out. She breaks out. And I'm sorry, my charger just popped up from my Apple iPhone. I'm waiting for it to remove because it's blocking my chart. I don't want to do anything. Okay, so you see right here, you have this back down, and then news came out, and see how this is higher than that. Now, if she could hold up, and pretty much today's the day, right? If she can break up and break through, I want to say threes, you can see her soar. And I think that's what's going on right now. A lot of buyers are trying to hold her up and break her through three. And I think there's going to be running. It's going to run. And I have to agree with Chant Teddy Bear. She looks like she's fighting. And for a minute, I thought this was Bitcoin. And I was like, wait, this is not Bitcoin. I just, took a further step back to take a look at. There's a huge possible breakout if she does break through three. So we'll keep an eye on that. And remember, if you're not in this position and you're trying to get in, I'm against chasing. Like I said, I would place my new, not my new, but if I was trying to get into this position, damn lags. All right, there we go. If I was trying to get into this position, I would have got in around 2.5. Okay, yeah, around there. And then worst case scenario, and I wouldn't get like all my eggs in one basket over there. I would get like half here, and then maybe like if she goes to like 2.3 or like 2.23, I'll get my other half like around this level. But it doesn't look the case right now. It looks like she's going to head higher and break through three. So you see she's testing 2.8 right now. Bitcoin on top. Okay, so let's take a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin opened up higher pretty much. Well, traded up higher. Seems like she is pretty much bouncing off her support level. Now, I know she filled this gap, right? And filling is not good. We want her close. So today we would like for her to break over 0.042 and close above there. You know, so she got resistance right here. Let me show you resistance on the 10-minute for BTSC. Okay. Let's take the horizontal. This is its first resistance level. Look how tight all these resistance levels are. Okay. This is her resistance level. There's two of them. Well, there's technically three. One's right here and one's right here. So, but I just removed the one because I figured, hey, if she's gonna break, she needs to break the second one, right? So she needs to break that. If she breaks 0.0432, she, in my opinion, will explode and give you guys more of what you've been asking as a shareholder. There you go. Look at QPRC, over 3 cents right now. And remember, if you're in our Penny Wealth OTC group on Discord, you'll see Chen Teddy Bear make these comments of QPRC going up and gonna explode. And I have to agree with his comments, just because based on the information he provided and everything like that, I honestly believe he is correct. Now, QPRC is a momentum-driven stock, okay? Momentum-driven, similar to swing trading. I'm a momentum swing trader. You know, day traders also consider to play the momentum, you know, for that day. You know, position trading is a little bit different. Of course, you want some momentum involved in it, but it's pretty much like financials and forward-looking statements and previous-looking statements. Really doesn't have to. It has things to do with text, but it's more on the analysis side of paper, like pretty much a paper trail of their profitability, you know, and what's going on, like their future forward-looking statements of how they're going to progress. QPRC, different, you know, suing Apple. This is the momentum play. How high will she go before she trails back? That's yet to be determined. But remember, if you're trading this, and I constantly say this, learn how to take profits. Don't look for the world. Penny stocks can bite you in the ass. CMGO did that. You know, there's a lot of stocks that, a lot of penny stocks that do that. So you have to learn how to profit in the process of making money. Because if you just hold on and use majority penny stocks, majority penny stocks are trading vehicles, not investment vehicles. So if you plan to hold this for, let's say, like 5 years, 3 years, chances are there's a huge chance that you're going to get burned. All right, now if you're trying to hold something like an investment, look for stocks, I want to say, traded in the small caps exchange or better. You know, I would say like a Sirius Satellite Radio, a Sprint, an AMD, a Microsoft, an Apple, a Google, you know, Boeing, Amazon, you know, stocks within those categories, right? I mean, you know, AMD and Amazon are two different categories, but AMD is traded on the New York Stock Exchange, definitely a higher exchange than the pinks. Okay, so they have more rules and regulations to follow. They're also in that exchange because based on their you know, based on the requirements to be traded on that exchange. Same thing goes for Microsoft, Amazon, Google. Now remember, pinks are the lowest type of exchanges. Pinks and OTCQB, then Nasdaq Small Caps, New York Stock, Nasdaq National Market, then New York Stock Exchange. Then people are like, oh, what about Amex and other exchanges? Yeah. I get it, okay. But here's the thing: I'm gonna let you know where these stocks trade in which market. Okay, it's mainly New York Stock Exchange or the Nasdaq market. It's one of the two. Pinks are considered to be part of the Nasdaq market. They're just in the pink sheets market of Nasdaq. That's the over-the-counter market that Nasdaq provides, right? Same thing with the OTCQB. Same thing with the Nasdaq small caps. Nasdaq mid caps, Nasdaq national markets, all Nasdaq, right? They just have different. They have just different tiers of trading for a company. You need to be within this tier if you want to be traded on the Nasdaq national market. You need to be within this tier if you want to be traded on the New York Stock Exchange. So there's different rules and regulations for all those exchanges, and these companies have to pretty much be in line or above those expectations to be traded on that exchange. That's why you would see reverse splits in these pinks when they start trading to like OTCQB or try to get into the small caps. You know, it's very, I'm not gonna say it's very rare, it happens a lot, but it's very rare where you see a stock trading at a penny and shoots up to $5 or gaps up to $5. You know, it's like playing the lottery, in my opinion, when it comes to pinks and that. So my thing is trade it smart. You know, look for, if you're looking for investment, don't invest in pinks. Go to a higher market. And if you really want to know which stock which exchanges stocks trade, either Nasdaq or the New York Stock Exchange, it's always 4 symbols or more for Nasdaq, 3 or less for the New York Stock Exchange. Now remember, these stocks can be traded on both Amex, New York Stock Exchange, or Nasdaq and Amex. You know, they could be duly listed, right? But the key thing is to look at its symbols. 4 or more is Nasdaq. You know, and I'm talking about all Nasdaqs: pink, small caps, national market, mid caps, and 3 symbols or less is the New York Stock Exchange. That's how you could differentiate these symbols on where they're actually trading, you know, which exchange, pretty much instantly. And what I mean by that, you know, if you look at, for example, SOAN, right, and she's trading at 1 cent, well, chances are she's not trading on the Nasdaq national market. Okay, she's either trading in the pinks or the OTCQB market. Okay, so let's take a look. See, we're looking at SOAN. It's up 30% right now. There's some type of news, and it looks like she hasn't moved as hard as she should. So I'm curious on this news and see exactly why. I mean, you know, why she hasn't moved. Now, this came out 19 minutes ago, pretty much when the market opened up. Dietary supplements, e-commerce, our website. Well, okay, so nothing special for me. This could run because people think it's good news, but it's nothing special. There's a lot of things popping up on my radar right now. MSRT, she 7.5 by 7.8. Just trying to look at the volume news. See, this could be a great buy right here. Just smack the bid as a day trade. Look for, I want to say 30 to 40%. So 7.8, I want to say look for 8.8. I don't think more than maybe, yeah, I would say, let me see, let me just double check. If you're day trading this, I would say yes, 8.8 would be a good number. 8.7. Okay, 8, yeah, right around here. 8.8. Okay, if you're day trading her. If you're swing trading her, it's a different story. I would get out for half. But let's see what else we have. There's just a lot of stocks out there. Okay. PPCB, seems like a lot of things are trying to go up. No, don't like this one. It's a lot of green, a lot of green. I see a lot of green. That means a lot of volume getting traded right now. Just trying to see. No, don't like it. Don't like it. Don't like it. Okay, let's go back up and let you. We'll just. No. Oh, well. This is STRH. Remember, we were talking about her last week. Remember, we said this was more of a day trade, but if you're not day trading, you're swing trading. Remember, take half, leave half off on the table. We were looking for 7.5s last week, and I stated, hey, you know what? She's at like 6. You could get 6, or if you, because you're day trading, all right, double your money. You don't get that. You don't double your money day trading a lot in stocks. Okay, STRH was 0.0045. We're looking at 0.0075. Technically not double, but you know it's almost there. And remember, if you get, I like to look, my key number at day trading penny stocks is 30 to 40%, sometimes a little less, sometimes a little more. But when I day trade, that's what I look for. I could get 100%, 300%, 600%, 1,000%, 5,000%, God knows how much. But I noticed a sweet spot for all the stocks based on my trading analysis. Well, most of them, they tend to move 30 to 40%, low end 25 to 40%, somewhere around there, or higher before she ticks back down. So me understanding that, I would like to take 30 to 40%, you know, sell half at 30 to 40, then, you know, see if I could get a homer for the remainder or just trade out of it. Let's take a look at, and you see STRH, and the volume is still, you know, quiet, 0, but like, you know, this thing quietly moves, right? GXXM, there you go. She's looking like she's gonna rip. All right, so let's go through our lists. All right, I'm gonna start with XHUA, and I'm just gonna go down through the list real quick. So XHUA, 172. Let's see what she's looking like on the longer time frame. Yes, you know, so it's just news comes, she's gonna rip, but she's holding. This is what is runaway gap to me. I mean, she's still trying to hold, but it seems like the volume on the ask side is picking up and the bid side is dying down. Skepticism, as always. You know, I mean, when you're skeptical, you shouldn't get in something. BTCS. Oops. Something wrong? Is it BTCSD or just BTCS? I could have sworn it's BTCS now. Wait, got. Oh, BTCSD. Hold on. What was I looking at before? The fuck, am I losing my mind, guys? Oh my God, tell me I'm losing my mind. Well, a lot of marijuana stocks popped up on the scanner at the open. I don't know if that's good or bad. Seems some good, some bad. LEAS popped up on the scanner. Am I losing my mind, man? I could have sworn we were talking about BTCS at the open, but I don't see it on my scanner anywhere right now. Wow, I'm losing my mind. Huh. Alright guys, I don't know. Don't know if I'm losing my mind. Alright, so let's go. Yeah, see there's those 2 5s. I would say this would be my half in if I was trying to get along. My next half would be probably like 2 2 3. I wouldn't chase her. I would wait for her to come down and come to me. Okay, so let's go back to BTCS. Oh, I'm sorry, BTCSD. Could have sworn it was back to BTCS. I'm losing my mind. Oh, now I got SD. All right. Oh. So 60-minute looks like he's trying to form some support. You see how she's trading on the here right now, but she's at this support level. Okay, so we're gonna see if she's gonna try to bounce over these. These are the support levels we created last week. Damn, I could have sworn I was looking at BTCS before. I don't know what the hell I was looking at though, man. But whatever it was, if it wasn't big BTCS, you got to scratch that and base the analysis on that particular stock itself. I can't remember what it was or recall what it was, but I'm just like you guys know. So BTCS It's fighting support right here. She gapped down. She's about 10% down for the day right now. Her lows is 5.3, 0.053. She's trading at right now 0.061. The bid is at 0.0611, higher, well, currently at where the market price is, and now 6.2. The ask is at 0.67, which was just printed right now. So it shows that seems like this is support battlegrounds. Great area to load, by the way, in my opinion, just because she's at support level. So, you know, if you loaded, here's a perfect example. If you're day trading this and she was at support and you loaded it, let's say around the 5.8 mark, you know, maybe you can get, so you could even get out 6, 7 and make 9 cents right away. You know, if you have like 1,000 shares, you made $90 and you multiply it by, let's say, 5, you know. So, you know, if you have 5,000 shares and you got out 6, 7, you would make, I would say, 450 or something like that, ballpark. Okay, so yeah, so remember, that's day trading. Okay, so let's get out of BTCSD. Let's take a look at AXA. You know, we even haven't spoken about her today, which is terrible. We should speak about her in the beginning. So 131 right now, just down, very under 1%, like under 0.5%. Bid is 0.0125, ask is at 0.0138. 100,000, a little over 100,000 shares traded. She's on in that quiet period range. X meets the spot. Remember, once again, any day now she should happen. Really wanted her to happen around here. I wanted her to close above 0.0153 before the end of the day on Friday, and you can see right here that this is the X mark. So usually it happens anytime within this time frame, both on the daily and weekly. If it doesn't happen daily, then you have to look do an outlook on the weekly. So this would be on the daily. You see how 1, 2, 3 showed support. It seemed like next day it would have done that. No news came out. Okay, so now it's trailing this way. Now we got to look at the weekly. She's still trading above this downtrend. You see that? That's the neutral zone, right? So she, until news comes out, she can trade along this downtrend. And let me see. Let me see if I can do this real quick. One sec. Move the drawing. So she can trade along this downtrend until the news comes out, just like that, right? She could trade within this range. She can just do this, which is no good. We don't want that. Or she could trade within like this range, or just really choppy till news comes out. We want her to break through and go back above this uptrend. Okay, she still looks strong. It's just the news didn't come out to support it. This is on the daily, right? So this came out, this happened the day before, right before the X mark. This is on the X mark, and it's anywhere between here. It should make its move, and hopefully next day we should surge. So you can see she tried right here, but the next day, no news, nothing, not even a comment from management from Max, and this is what she did. And she'd been trading here quietly until something gives. On the positive or negative side, it's either, you know, a panic's going to happen, or buyers are going to jump in and push her up because they know any minute news is going to come out and buy on the rumor, like always. Okay, usually it's all on the rumor, but it looks like over here buy on the rumor. Remember the quiet period. If you guys haven't reviewed my last live streams last week for AXA and other stocks, but there's a quiet periods that you need to pay attention to AXA, and these quiet periods are indicators of possible large-scale up moves. I'm going to show you what I mean. So let me zoom in right here. So you see this right here, right? Look at the volume. You see how quiet she is? Look what happened here, all right? So now I want to show you again. Look how quiet she is. Look what happened here. Now this is all the daily. Look how quiet she is right here. Look what happened here. Okay, this is fairly quiet from the previous day, right? Previous day is fairly quiet. Look what happened here. Quiet here. You see this? Look what happened here. Okay, pay attention. And now we have this quiet period right here. You see all this. See, this is a little quiet, and then a little noise right here. Look what happened. Just a little noise. You blew at her. You said, she went up, right? Now look, she's quiet here again, right? She's quiet here. You see how the MAC histogram is positive, but she's in that quiet range. what I would like for her to do, the MAC histogram, is maybe, if she really needs to, refresh maybe 1, 2 negative on the MAC and then go right back positive. And the next positive up move should be higher than this. And hopefully that's when the news will surface, or news can surface right now. She'll spike up right here and just keep going up, which would be great. And that's going to look like something like that. Okay, so that's AXA. Let's continue forward. Let's take a look at GLCO. Okay, she's at 1-1. She look good. She's just one of those like quiet stocks. Okay, she does look, a MAC histogram does look like she's trying to go negative. You see right here, she was positive and then she went negative. She refreshed and now she's positive again. Right now it looks like she went negative right here for the day, and maybe refreshing one more time. Refreshing is good. It's only when the MAC histogram doesn't want to refresh and starts following the trend downwards. And I explain that further in my future trading course. So if you're willing to learn how to trade, visit my site, thetradingteacher.com, and go into the Pennywealth OTC course. And you will get further details on the curriculum and everything of that nature. Okay, so PCLI, oops, those are wrong, symbol. There you go, 25 by 260. See how 2.5s are holding, and it's just like this war. And seems like there's obviously sellers trying to get out or trying to push her lower, but you know, she's holding. She's holding. I think you're gonna get, I believe 2 is a possibility. And you see, there's 2 market makers over here. Well, 2 ECNs at 0.0025. And then you see the next one at 0.002. Now, don't think there's any in between. There may be, I want to say 1 to 2 ECNs, and these ECNs could probably be most likely is either Citadel or Knight at just lower prices, and you're not going to see them because we don't have open book here. If you had open book, you would be able to see them, but this is level 2, so you're only going to see its best available price for that particular ECN. If you had open book, you can see pretty much all those price points. I'm not sure if E-Trade offers open book for OTC pinks. I'm pretty sure if you go into their site or give them a call, they can provide you that information. But yes, that definitely informative tool for traders. And take a look at QPRC. Remember, she traded back at 2.5, right? So you would have got in that opportunity. 2.53 right here, and then 2.56. You see, you had the opportunity to get around 2.5. Now she's trying to battle upward again. We're going to see, and you see the MAC histogram went negative, now trying to go positive, trying to go upward and explode, break over those 3s and continue. That's, you know, a great call by @Chen Teddy Bear in our Discord group, Pennywealth OTC Discord group. Let's take a look at, well, I don't think we're going to look at HMNY anymore. Yeah, so we're not going to look at her anymore. She looked like crap still, but, you know, anything can change any day. CMGO. I go to the stock and I don't even look at it, you know. So we're just trying to see if this piece of crap could find its bottom. Okay. Lag. Come on. There you go. Okay. See, the MAC histogram is way negative. So negative, it's actually about to touch the date. Look, it's so negative that it's showing the 14th. Look at this. Look how negative. It's very, very negative. Investors confident. Shot. Okay, so we'll see. Remember, this is her gap right here, right? She actually traded below it, looks like. Let's take a look if she's under it. Just under it right now, but if she closes above, and let's take a look on the hourly. If she closes above, see, look, see how she's closing above? You want her to close above here. If she closes above, this is her next support level, and you can see on the 60 minutes she closed above. You want her to close above here. You want this double bottom to double support levels to show that there is momentum on the upside, that buyers are holding this bitch up. You know, So right now it's at 48 by 5.1. We'll see what happens. It's a little too early. It's within this range, and just new range, looking disgusting. So hopefully she could hold up, or not she's going to keep cracking. Remember, I didn't average down because I honestly think she's worthless at this price still. IGPK, just going to take a look at her. It's at 5.7. You see those 1.5s constantly goes to 1.5s and bounces. It breaks through this downtrend right here, and you guys know I watch these type of pennants all the time. She's gonna rip, okay? And I really think now she doesn't even need to. She just needs to break this downtrend. So as of right now, if she closes above 0.017, I would say if she closes above 0.0175, closes at 175 or higher, she's going. Okay, so keep your eyes on IGPK because I think she's gonna run, and she's gonna run hard. Well, we should put IGPK as add-on, but I'm still gonna remember because I have her on my level 2. My brother's in this position. I'm not in IGPK anymore. I got out, but my brother's in this position. He's in it, so I keep my eyes on her as well. Let's take a look at. Okay, we did that. Let's take a look at FHAI. Remember, this was supposed to be a day trade last week, and if you got stuck and you wanted to swing trade it, I told you don't. This is the reason why, okay? Just try to get out. A day trade is very dangerous, and I said she looked shady at the end of the day. If you watch the stream on Friday, she just looks shady, and she's continuing. Now, yeah, whatever news could come out, but as far as the trend, it's very, very shady, and I really don't like her, and I think she's gonna continue dropping. My apologies, unless new surfaces, okay? So really don't like her. You guys can keep an eye on her, but I'm gonna remove her, and I think I removed her on Friday as well. Please watch Friday's live stream to see if that holds true. PXYN, let's take a look at this. No volume, quiet, silent stock. Quiet period, waiting for news. Not bad. She still looks strong. She's just quiet. Shows a lot of support. Okay. LBSR still looks good to me. It's 1 by 1.1. You see the MAC is negative, but positive, but she's trying to go negative and still holding. It looks like you see this uptick. If we get another green uptick, it's over. It's not even going to go negative. It's going to stay positive, and then just most likely go like this, and maybe go back and forth just a couple of times, or she's going to break this high, and then she's going to go down. Then maybe trade within the range. The whole thing is she just needs to stay positive, and she stay positive, she's going to continue going up. See, so she's battling this level. She doesn't look bad, guys. I mean, she traded 5 million shares today. Yeah, 0.001 is thinning out, but she still doesn't look bad. That's a crazy thing. Okay, so LEAS, let's take a look at what she's doing. Remember, if you was watching Friday's tutorial, we said sell at least half at 2.3, and then the other half you could swing for the fences. She ticked up to 2.4, and then she dropped to, I think, at the close to around 2.1. And then today she pretty much traded at the high of 2.1, but if you took out half at 2.3, you could have the other half remaining, swinging for the fences. Now let's do STRH. That was more of the quiet one. You see now she's printing. She got some 6.6, 6.8. Remember, this is the stock that we said we should receive hopefully 7.5 as a day trade. That hasn't happened. Some people could hold that as a swing trade, but my honest opinion is you should have took at least 6s off the table. You got in for 5, you get out at 6. You made literally 25%. You made a third profit, but a 25% stock move. I think, I'm sorry, you made a 25% profit of the stock. I think that's still great. Anywhere from 25 to 40% of a stock that you captured as far as the stock price profit for the day, I think that's great. Yeah, you could get more in these penny stocks, but I noticed a constant basis. I would say it's 25% to 40%. You'll get 50, 80, 100, 300, 700. You know, I've seen them even 2,500. I've seen them. But it's very unlikely. If you stick consistent with my trading tactics and its format of trying to capture 30 to 40% on a penny stock trade, you'll see a lot of success. Now that's day trading. I'm not talking about swing trading. Swing trading is a little bit different, but you know, I still would take half off around that 30-40% level. This way I capture some of my profits. I took some of my cash back, maybe could find something else, whatever the case may be, and I'll have the rest as a swing trade, swing for the fences. Now let's take a look at RAFA. Now, RAFA is a great example, and I want to show you what she did on Friday, okay? And she could head higher now. Remember, we saw her on the ask side at 0.0027. We expected 0.065, and remember, that's a swing trade. That's perfectly fine. What I should have, I'm not sure if I stated this, but what I should have told you guys, and if I haven't, remember, 40% higher. Anywhere from 25 to 50%, I would say 40% higher. That's when you should have got out. So I would say, even if you got out nickel, which it gave you a nickel literally within 5 minutes, you would have made more than double your money. And then you could have got back in. Okay, that's a day trade. But remember, as far as a swing trade, you could have got half at a nickel, swing for the fences for the remainder. If you notice, it was at 2.5 today. Excuse me, not today, Friday at the end. You could have got out and longed over here, right? And got back in by a long, or sold half at 5, bought that half again at pretty much 2.5, made 50% and got back in. Okay, so that's something to consider. Remember, if you swing trade and it goes up a certain amount, the penny stock, take half. You know, if she comes back down, you can pick up another half, and if she doesn't, she explodes. At least you have half left. Okay, so that's that. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just pause it here. Just want to take, well, not pause it. I'm gonna mute my mic and step away. Just want to take a break. And you can see right here, QPRC is battling. I'm gonna see if she could break through threes, and if she does, she should surge again. She did that the first time right here. She formed a new high, right? So in the trading world, there's a rule that I look at, and this pretty much, I'm not gonna say abides for penny stocks, but it's something to look at. There's a rule is if a stock forms a new high at 10:15 or after 10:15, she should form a higher high before the close. So right now we need a new high of 0.031 to be broken. So let's say if she goes to 0.031, excuse me, 0.032. She formed a new high. So chances are she's supposed to form a newer high by the end of the day. So she could go to 0.032 and then trail back down, but by the end of the day she's supposed to at least print something higher than that before the trading day closes. Now, I haven't seen, it doesn't work a lot with penny stocks, but it works a lot with like stocks outside the pink world. So like NASDAQ, National Market, small caps, New York Stock Exchange. Keep your eyes on those. Penny stocks a little different. It does work, but not as much because the volatility is not there. I mean, excuse me, the volume's not there. For a particular stock. So this is why it doesn't work much for penny stocks. But you'll see them from time to time. I want to say mainly based on volume. If it's a high volume traded stock, then it could follow that 10-15 rule. If it's a very quiet stock, maybe big chances are it's not going to follow that rule. Okay, so I'm going to mute the mic right now, and I will get back to you guys in a bit. Just going to take a breather. And let me see there. There you go. Be right back, guys. What's with this panic in Axel? Look at this. I step away and look what happens. Alright, what's with this panic? Ah, I don't think there's anything to worry about. Let's take a look at the 60-minute, and then I'm just gonna walk away. I'm gonna mute my mic once again. And I have my stream somewhere else now on my screen. I just want to see if you know, it's a picture quality issue. I don't think it's a picture quality issue. I think it's a streaming issue. So now I have it. Look what's going on over here. Right here, look at this. It's probably a very good place to load for QPRC. Look at that, 225s. It's printing. Oh my god, this is a great place to load. I would definitely consider a great opportunity at this level right here. Alright, so let's see, she's at 215 by 23. 218 was the last print, and she printed the hell out of 225s and 23s. So let's see, look, ASCM at the bid and ask now. See what happens. Look, everybody's back at 221, 225 again. Look at that. See how ASCM's picking her up? Look at that, 23. Picking her up instantaneous. This was a great area to jump in after this happened. See? Alright, it's great. Look at that. Okay, let me mute my mic again and let me step away. I just came back because I was walking back to the computer and I saw a lot of prints over here. I was like, what the hell's going on? Just step away. Now this print, you know, we were talking about is only 100,000 shares. Now there's 635,000. Alright, so I'm going to mute my mic again and walk away and come back in a few. Alright guys, back right now. Just taking a look at what's going on. If you look at RAFA, she seems like she wants to head higher today, and it looks very good. So keep your eyes on top of that. You got a couple of gaps right here. 1, 2. I originally think she will explode, but we have to pay attention to these gaps and how she's going to form into today. So right now we see her at her 6 highs. It's a possibility that she can break higher based on the volatility. So we'll just wait and see, but pay attention to this gap as well that was formed today, and we'll see. But right now this upside is showing momentum. Now this could be a runaway gap, or resistance could be looming around here. The volatility is at play, and remember, those 4s get out the way, then we got 5 5s. Now I think if she closes the day printing 5 5s or higher, there's nothing to worry about. But you can see how volatile she is over here. You got 10 cents at the ask, just right there. You got Knight at 4, you have CSTI at 5 5, and then you have Citadel with CFGN at 10. Very, very volatile. And if you got it in that 227 last week on Friday, this is, it's 3 4s right now, but I think that was like a key price right there before this stability right here, the support. And we'll see what happens. I just would like to see if she can surge. If this is a runaway gap, she can do something really great. But remember, always take profits, okay? Let's take a look at, well, QPRC. Seems like she bounced off these levels at the 2s. She looks like a great buy here. What I want to see is, as this MAC histogram is fighting, can she stay positive? If not, this thing can go south pretty fast. Okay, so we want to see if she can try to get to positive territory fairly quickly on the 1 minute. We see support level around here, so this is around support. Okay, maybe I would say 2 cents flat, maybe right here. This is support, could be the lows of today, okay, which is 0.0198. so that's probably its support for the day, and we can see if she can hold it. We'll see. It's at right now 2 by 225. We definitely want her to head higher, closing up for the day. Then if she forms another in the next, what is it, 10, no, it's not going to happen. All right, I want to see if she would tick back up and form another hammer up here, try to give that runaway gap on the 60-minute. But I don't think that's going to happen, because she's going to have to go back to about, I would say at least 0.0265. So the ask is 225, and she has about 11 minutes. I don't think that's going to happen unless heavy buyers come in. But she still looks like a bottom right here. This is where I would buy this stock if I wanted to get in this. Okay. So she does look like a bottom right here, and we'll see if she ticks back up. Remember, 0.0, pretty much the low of the day support. Okay, so I would say 2 ticks below that, 3 ticks below. I would say like 0.0195, or maybe 0.019 should be placed. Maybe you should place your stop order. Not even a stop order. Don't place your stop order. Scratch that. I mean, even though there's volume in here, if she goes on the 0.0195. I would most likely pull the trigger to get out. Okay, so it's 205 by 225. Let's just do a rundown on all the stocks we're looking at. I'm going to start with XHUA. Okay, so XHUA, I'm telling you, this is just a tug of war. This could be a runaway gap, but at the same time look shady. Remember, if you get into something, I would like your original amount. I would get in a quarter of that just because of this condition. But you know, if news does come out and more filings comes out, I wouldn't be surprised if she shoots over 3. But don't go heavy with this just because it's made its move. Don't go with your original amount of shares or your original amount of purchase. Go with a quarter of the original amount of your purchase for this if you do get along. Just to secure, you know, protect yourself. Like, don't, like, this fairly well could be a runaway gap. You know, it's just showing a runaway gap. And the fact that she's still holding up, it's not like she deteriorated and she's just still holding. So I'm very eager to know if she's gonna rip. See, look at that runaway gap. This became support and resistance areas. 0.0013 support right here. All right. This is a runaway gap, so she can go. I'm skeptical because of her out move already. You don't see penny stocks a lot hold up there for quite a while after a gap play. So this could be something big as well. Remember, don't go your original amount, just a quarter of that amount just because of that gap play. All right, let's move on. BTCSD. Okay, here it goes. It's bouncing, right? Let's go back to the 1 minute. You see how she's bouncing off these levels now? All right. So you see how this was support. I said this would be a great place to get in. Great place, right? So she bounced off these levels. Now, you can see if she can break through here and give that double support area back to the buyers, that would be good. Okay, so let me show you what this looks like on the 10 minute right now. All right, it's bull flag. It's good. It looks nice. See how she's trading up here right above it on the 10 minute. Okay, we want her to, you guys really want her to pop here and then trade sideways here. Okay, something like this, then pop against it, because what it does, it breaks through this downtrend. Then I'll try to trace. Well, let me see. This is not going to happen again, guys. Sorry. I had to scratch that for you. All right, so when she breaks through here, all you want her to do is just trade in this range. It'll be healthy if she trades in this range, similar to this pattern, and then she heads up and breaks up. Now when she does that, goal is to close above this gap play, okay? She closes above here. Let me show you what that looks like. All right, she closes above here. You see this? She closes above here, that's healthy. She closed above the gap, signaling for a further up move. Now we're talking about swing into position trading, because this is not going to happen overnight. This is just future outlook technical analysis, okay? So these are all based on daily, right? So I'm looking at for like the last 5 days, right? So our goal is to see if Bitcoin could hold here. Well, not Bitcoin, I apologize. BTCSD hold here to around this area, okay? And once she does hold here, can she head up and break through this? If she does break up through this, we can see her test this resistance level first, okay? Now after this resistance level, this is where the gap play comes in. So she could form under it or above it. I honestly believe with Bitcoin heading up, and I just got to see something because I got GIFX on my scanner lighting up. So I just want to see why did it light up on my scanner and why am I not seeing the symbol. There you go. Oops. Fuck you lagging for? Guys, I'm lagging. Alright. Where's the charts? Alright, so look how volatile GIFX got. No charts? Oh, there you go. Alright. So this is BTCSD. See how she's trading above it? And let's go back into the technicals. So there you go. So BTCSD, we want to trade within this range, right? Let her break back above it, form that double support, trade in this range, create a reversal, break through this uptrend, test this area, see if she can break through. If she can break through $1.14, she's gonna test $1.28. Now we have to see if she can test that gap and break above it. If she can do that, yes, she's gonna head higher. Now I think this is a Bitcoin play in general. So Bitcoin does well, BTCSD will do well. GIFX, look how well she's bottoming out over here. She's holding her ground, you know, even though she dropped, she's still holding those sixes. She loves to hold those sixes. It seems like every time she goes to six, she holds. So we'll see what happens with her. You know, we've been watching her for quite a while. I want to say anybody who knows myself with GIFX, you know, whoever positioned themselves alongside with me a while back. And is it over here? Where was it? No. I don't even remember where it was. I think this was it. I don't remember, but I think somewhere around here I positioned myself. Somewhere around here. The first time around. I could be dead wrong. I don't think I got in here. I think it was somewhere around here or like somewhere over here. It might have been somewhere over here in 2017. Late 2017. And this is what she's been so far doing. You know, she shot up from there to up here. See how she's forming support, constantly forming support. I just don't understand why things are taking so long, but it's good to see that, you know, buyers are holding her up. They believe in it. And she booms, she booms. You know, I still have shares, not as much as I did at one point, but, you know, I hope she prevails. I know a lot of people that's been in this for quite a while, including myself, but yeah, this prevails to make a lot of people happy. Okay, so so let's get out of GIF on the bottom. I'm just going to put AXXA here because I want to keep my eyes on her. Alright, so it's 123 by 13. You see the ask stepping down right here. Okay, got ETRF and Citadel there at the ask. 123 by 13. BTCS is still now, well, BTCSD is trading within that range. Just discussed that moments ago. Let's see what we have here. What's next? GLCO. Same thing. If I say same thing, that means whatever I say the last about it. Even though I'm looking at the 1 minute, I don't see no difference. You see how PCLI is holding those? Numbers 2 5s, 2 6s. Hit 2 4 low. Tick down. She could just fairly well just slowly tick down to like 2s, 2 1s and head back up. We'll see. I mean, they're holding her up. You see the buyers there. They're not. They really think that they can hold her up. And you know what? If they could, by all means do so. But see the MAC histogram. You see how it keeps getting negative. You see a new low. It goes lower. I don't know. I really don't like. I think there's going to be a dip. I mean, it's great if you can get a long in at like 0.0021, maybe 0.0022. You know, I would look for that. But right now at these levels, I just think she needs to tick down a little bit. You know, it seems like an M wedge here, but hopefully she can break that above. You know, she has to close above 3. You know, 3-1 for that matter of fact to solidify a buy signal. Right now she's just within the game of a tug of war. Let's see where we're at right now. CMGO. Crap. Oh, there's SIML. I think we spoke about it briefly Friday or Thursday. Let's see what this crap is doing. See this? No good. Alright, still not showing any type of support or strength to the buy side. Sellers still have control over her. So let's get out of CMGO, PXYN. Quiet, same thing as stated. She looks like she's gonna head higher. LBSR, just waiting, you know, for something to hit the tape. Something hits the tape, we'll take off. Similar to before, nothing has changed. LEAS, so you look at 1718 right now. So you want to always take half off. You know, things like this. You don't play games with your money. Take half off. That would have been the smartest trade. You would have felt like a hero right there if it was like that. Like, at least I took half off. Worst case scenario, you know, I can try to get out at like 2-1. It seems like 1819 isn't bad. Maybe I could get out 2-1, 2-2, still profit for some, or you know, stay in it. But this is why I take half off. She still looks good. She really does look like she's gonna bounce off here. So, you know, you got out at, let's say, 2-3. Right here, support. It doesn't look bad. She still looks good. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know, that's why swing trade. Take half off, leave the half to run. Alright, where we're going now. We are going to STRH. Alright, so you see it's 6x67, 500,000 shares traded. She's not messing with people. She wants to go. Alright, let's take a look at RAFA. Alright, 3.5. See, the bid picked up last time, it was 3 flat. So there are still buyers willing to push up. Very, very volatile. It's to the upside, very, very interesting. Okay, so let's put see what QPRC is doing. Okay, so she trailed back up from that right here. Remember, 2 cents is her support. 2 cents flat, 0.019. So you can see she's fighting back right now. It's not 2 cents. 0.0. It's the low of today, but I would say 0.019. That should be the support area that you're looking at. And you can see if you would have chased here, you would have been kicking yourself. So I said, if you're trying to get in, look at 225. I'm sorry, not 225. I said, if you really want to get in, about 253, 25. Your second place should be around 2221. You see, it's hit those marks. You know, and the reason why I say you only go half here, because if she does explode, at least you got something. Because sometimes it may take it a little bit more time to run. All right. Sometimes she'll trail back down. You could get at a lower price, and then you can average out your price, and you know, get the total amount that you originally wanted, but at a lesser price rather than hitting the market at a higher price. You see now it's at 24245. It's showing 25 at one point, but I had to ask, but never printed. All right, so keep your eyes on her. Gonna look at her. Okay, and let's see what else. Look at that, 2 5s. Let's take a look at AXA. Right there. Okay, so keep these two up. And good, good. Let me see what's going on here. Okay. Oh, so in our Penny Wealth chat group, we have Chen Teddy Bear and DDV. Both have different trading tactics. Chen Teddy Bear is a momentum trader. DDV is more a position trader. Chen Teddy Bear, I would say he seems like he trades similar to my tactics. I'm not similar to my tactics, but he's more of a day to swing trader than swing to position trader. I do position trade, but it's only certain stocks. You know, I don't position trade a bunch of stocks. I day trade and swing trade most stocks. Position trade in a few, unless I'm stuck in it. Then I, you know, just like anybody, it depends where it's at. Like if it's worth it to, you know, sell it, I'll sell it. If I'm stuck with it, I'm stuck with it. Maybe I'll average down my shares at a lower prices. Yeah, so it really depends. Okay. Oh, this looks very interesting. STEV. Let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at STEV. Okay. I'm just writing this down because when I start trading, hopefully this week, latest next week, you know, I have my my scan list that I don't want to add or remove because my watch list is there and it's just getting full, and I just want to keep what I have there, then do research or add if I need to. These majority of the stocks that I'm looking at right now, I don't even think a lot of them are something I position trade in. I'm very, you know, I'm a huge critic. Well, I have a lot of criticism on position trading, just because 95% of them eventually, not even 95, but 99% eventually go to crap. You know, so you gotta be smart with it. All right, so STEV, it's at 0.0023. Okay, she looks like she's gonna rip. It looks like we've got some type of bull flag momentum. This will be a swing trade. Okay, and I'm looking at her at the 60-minute, not even at the daily. Yeah, so this also looks like a runaway gap, similar to XHUA. I'm going to just put QPRC over here as well, okay? Because this is momentum trade. This is a swing trade. This is not what I consider. It's a day trade and a swing trade. I don't think QPRC is a position trade. I just think it's more of a short-term move, sell, profit, get your money. But STEV looks amazing. Look, I was talking about it at 0.0023 right now, and 0.0025 and 26 is getting printed. Okay, so I think she's a great price right here. And look, she's just exploding. So as she's exploding here, I have to tell you, she's like a runaway gap, like I was saying, XHUA, something similar, but XHUA is on a larger scale. Let me show you what that looks like. I'm trying to explain to you trading. So see the small gap right here? I'm going to show you right here, right? But it's been filled, right, on the daily. See this gap? It hasn't been filled yet. This has been filled, so in my eyes it's healthier. This hasn't. You know, that's why I'm skeptical, but this could be a runaway gap. Okay, she looks very healthy. So it's 2.5s now. It's at 2.6 to 2.9. I would say this is a swing trade. Yes. Okay, I would say 2.5. I would say 3.2, 3.3 should be your half off exit. So we'll say 0.0032. Okay. So I think about would be about 30, about 25-30% move from where it's at right now. Yeah, about a third, something like that, a little less. So that's where your first sell order should be, right? And then the remainder swing for the fences. Okay, QPRs, and you see the difference. This one, obviously, XHUA is out on a larger scale. You see, look how big that gap is. That gap's from 0.6 to 0.015. This gap's from 0.019 to 0.021. So larger scale gap for XHUA, which obviously I'm skeptical about, but it does look like there's a reversal, and it could be a runaway gap. And obviously, like Frank said, you know, filings is going to come out. This is going to rip. And yeah, you know what? That's what it looks like. It's holding for filings. They're holding it up. I just think as time progresses and those filings as it come out, she will deteriorate. And very skeptical. That's why I say go with a quarter of the amount that you originally would on any stock. With this one, just because you have to make sure that, you know, if it does go against you, it's not ridiculous like it would be if you had the original amount you wanted to get in. Okay, and remember, if she does tick down to trip 7, trip 8, you could average down your price there. It's trading smart, you know. You don't have to jump in with everything you have one shot. You can play it smart. So STEV, yeah. So we're gonna keep our eyes on that. We're gonna keep our eyes on QPRC. Okay, so QPRC. Remember, we looked for those averages, and those averages was around 253 and around 21, somewhere around there. 2 levels after she peaked and topped over here. Didn't want to told you guys about chasing. Shouldn't ever chase. Okay, so I'm gonna say 2 4s on them. Okay, and you see how she's bottoming, right? And you can see she's trying to head back up. She also, and let's take a look at right here. Let's take a look at this. This is, she also has filled her, hold on, it's taking delays. All right, so she also has filled her gap. You see right here, she filled her gap, right? And let's see if I can show you on the 60-minute. So she has filled her gap right here. Now the whole thing is we want her to stay above that gap. You filled it, just start heading up. And you see how the MAC histogram in the green, positive. If she can keep peaking that way, that'd be good. She's higher than the previous one. So there's a battle to the upside still with QPRC. You know, we'd like for her to obviously stay above for the day as she filled her gap. And if she closes, let's say at 3, or, you know, it depends where she closes, but if she could rip and just stay above that gap, she possibly could be a runaway gap. All right, this one is a lot more healthier because she filled the gap and you can see the uptrend coming. And this was strong. This was more on the daily, right? This is being created right now, this gap fill. Okay, so this gave us more information what she wanted to do. Remember when I said, if you watched my previous live stream sometime last week, I said trading is like a puzzle. It's like taking a 100-piece puzzle or a 1,000-piece puzzle, starting from scratch and starting putting things together. Your goal as a trader, well, as a person putting a puzzle together, trying to connect the puzzle. And as time progresses and you start connecting more pieces to the puzzle, you'll start seeing a picture of that puzzle. Now, this picture is, well, STEV has a clearer picture of that gap play right now than QPRC and XHUA. So, but QPRC seems like she's right now better off than XHUA just because she filled her gap. But the whole thing is we want to see if she can head upwards. Is this her bottom right now? And will it fill her gap? As I'm talking about that, you can see 3 prints on STEV as we're talking. And if she could do that, she's going to form something like STEV, but like right here, what she did today, right? Not today, but what STEV did on April 10th, okay? So you see that? So this is what she can do today for similar to what STEV did April 10th. So that would be a similar pattern. So then maybe you'll see it, you know, tick here, 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 maybe around here or something like that. I'm sorry, not there. So she'll tick up right here, then tick here until maybe 2 once again, then start going up again. Now this is a pattern trying to be created and performed similar to hopefully STEV. Sometimes it can happen faster, sometimes it happens slower, but the only way she can do this right now is she has to pretty much take back most of her gains for the day. I think she will. I really do, because she just filled her gap. You see right here now on the 10-minute, it shows that she filled her gap like she did right here. So you see how healthy she is. So I think she will do that, and because the 10-minute, that picture looks similar like the daily on STV. Well, I'm sorry, the 15-minute. Let's go to the 10-minute. I like 10 minutes better. Okay, so she does look healthy right here. Look at this. Okay, she looks healthy, and you see how she's negative right now, but she's holding. She's holding. The MAC is negative. Look how she's holding. Now, if you don't understand what I'm talking about, well, it's best if you take this course with me. Very, very helpful for you guys. I'm telling you. It's a 2-week course. I believe it starts at the beginning of June or July. Just check the dates. Go to thetradingteacher.com. Go to the course section of Pennywealth OTC trading course, and review the curriculum and the dates. Okay, so okay. All right, so you see QPRC over here. We have STEV there. Okay, let's take a look at what AXA is doing right now. Okay, AXA is at 123 by 13. Last print was 0.01265. Okay, let's take a look at LVXI, this piece of crap. Now I'm just going through some of the stuff that I'm stuck in and just want to see. I'm probably going to get filled at my trip ones from the looks of it. Just some time is needed. I'm curious where Bitcoin's trading right now. Let's take a look. Okay, Bitcoin, 51.87. All right, so it's in that trading range still. Yeah, it's still in that trading range. So let's look at the daily. So it's still in that trading range. If you guys remember my stream, I believe it was on Thursday or Friday, whatever it was. I can't remember the exact date. But I stated that we could be in the trading range around from like 47 to like 54, 5,500. And she could trade sideways within that time period for a couple of days, maybe a week or two, and then she'll make her decision on which way she wants to go. I think we'll find out. I don't want to even say soon, because I want to take drill it down, see if we can see some type of support. Okay, that's a 30-minute. There is support, I have to say. Yeah, there is support. So like, I honestly think if she breaks, she's gonna try to chase down 5,300 real soon. And then she's gonna try to break 5,500. I don't know if she will, but I know she's gonna try to chase down 5,300. If she breaks through 52.25, she's gonna try to chase down 5,300, 53.25. If she breaks that, it's yet to be determined if she could break 5,400. But it does look like the support is holding and being created stronger on the 1 hour on BTC USD. So this could be her bottom. Don't jump out just yet. Don't hurt yourselves. Okay. Now if you're day trading Bitcoin stocks or Bitcoin in general, that's fine. I get it. You're day trading. I don't knock on day trading, because you can sell at a higher price, buy it back at the lower price. If you're swing trading, I would say consider. I wouldn't say swing trade. I would say either day trade this or position trade this, because if you're day trading, you're in and out, right? You profited. Like for example, a day trader would, if there's big movements like this, they're looking for sharp movements in general. Okay, get out, get back in, get out. Wait, maybe they get back in here, they get screwed. Then maybe they'll buy more here. or they become a swing trader, and then I get out, maybe get out here, you know, then wait, they see this goes up. I don't know if they'll get in and get out. I have no clue. I probably wouldn't. But around here, they'll get back in, you know, and then they just, you know, trade it. So I understand if you're trading it. But if you're waiting to see if she runs and you're an individual that's looking for investment in the penny world, go for new industries. Just in general, it doesn't have to be the penny world. Just new related industries that just been created, and they're on the verge to break out. Okay, every new industry eventually they boom. Like a new sector in general, that sector eventually booms. It takes time. Like every other sector that's publicly traded today. Okay, eventually sectors die out. Because maybe they don't stay up with times, or you know, there's more advanced technology than that particular type of market for that product or whatever commodity it may be. You know, I'm just giving you that particular sector. Could be more advanced tools and technology where that one became extinct. But aside from that, you know, new sectors created. It takes time for it to boom. You know, there's a boom. It's like inflated, and then they, you know, bottom out eventually. It could take 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, and then it could just flourish. So if you're looking for something, you know, you don't have money in, you don't have a lot of money, but you're looking for something that hopefully will do something for you, look at, I would say, crypto stocks or cryptocurrency. Look at BTC USD. Look at some crypto stocks. Look at marijuana stocks and hemp stocks. I think, but you have to make sure you obviously get the right one. But I think the whole sector, if they do well, you know, Bitcoin does well. The stocks that's you know, mining Bitcoins and are Bitcoin related would do well as well. You know, if marijuana does well, I'm pretty sure marijuana and hemp will do well. I think they're correlated within the sector. Even though hemp and marijuana is a little bit different, I think there's a lot of correlation with it. You know, you can't have one without the other, apparently. So you can't create one without the other. So I think they're correlated in a sense. Okay, so let's. I want to put in. Well, let me get rid of BTC USD. Get out of here. Get out of here. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Alright, so we got access to trading quietly. GIFX is trying to make some noise right here. Look at this. Okay. Look at this noise right here. All that noise. A lot of noise. 215,000 shares. Look at the volatility. Brought her up 10%. Yeah. Very volatile, but 215,000 on the buy side pretty much. It's good. You see she's waking up. Waking up. News. We need news. It looks like it's that time. Look at that. I mean, I think it's taking too long, but based on this chart pattern, it looks like it's about that time. You know, I expect it to be within this time frame, but exceeded it. All right, so let's see. Let's bring it like that. I can't even. Oh, there you go. Okay. Look at that. In that range. You know, that's support right here, right? See that? That's all support. She's holding it. Okay, in that range. Telling if she goes, she's gonna go. Man, that news can make her go insanely high. Look, you got 8810. I mean, there's only the buyers. It's like the seller's very volatile. Look at this shit. Alright? Volatility is there. Just news needs to come. The people who've been loading over here, been loading these areas, these bottoms, they're gonna cake. Look at that. Around these levels, they've been loading. If the news comes out and does things properly. Alright, so let's see. let's see. Let's go back to BTCS right now. Okay, BTCS. Oh, BTCS. Oh, sorry, BTCSD. Alright, so we got BTCSD. You can see she's fighting back above there. See, she's still in that range. Okay, still in that range. My goal is, I'm showing you a bunch of different stocks, and my goal is to show you to language. So like, I just look at things, and you know, obviously I got a feel for a lot of stocks because I watch them, so I have an idea of how a lot of stocks, you know, their company, their history, their background, what we're waiting for, etc., etc., etc. But I'm just showing you guys, it really doesn't make a difference. You can always find something to trade. It's a language, and you know, I could just look at the stock on the fly, and obviously I want to look at news and everything, but remember, if I'm day trading, news really is not, you know, an issue for day traders. Okay, I mean, it is like 5%, yes, I mean, but if you're day trading, it's not only about news, it's also momentum. Remember, you're in and out for the day. But obviously, news-driven stocks is a lot better for day traders in the penny stock land. That's only common sense, okay? So let's go, and I guess we'll get out of GIFX over here, get out of GIFA, and we'll, I don't know what to put over here, maybe AXA? Yeah, let's put AXA here, just because I'm waiting for something. And I'm gonna mute once again, take a breather, I'll come back. I may have to end my stream early today, just because I have to run a couple of errands. It's nasty as hell outside, but I gotta, you know, go do some things. So we'll see. Let's see. You guys see Health Med. Before I go, just take a look at HEME, right? Look, do you see how she's staying above this like trend, or trying to? Okay, she's just trying to stay above there. Okay, now you know, it's crazy how once 2 2s and 2 3s go, this thing most likely would hopefully flurry, and this trading range is getting, obviously there's a lot more time within, say, gone until like July 15th. Okay, so she has a long way to go before she does something. Let's take a look at hemp. Okay, hemp, you see how she's forming that support right there? That looks good. All right, you see that? We've been watching her, and I said, oh, maybe it crossed her off, maybe. I still have her, you know, I still have her on my scanner. I still have her on my watch list. She keeps popping up on my scanner. Oh, okay. So, okay, so, all right. So now I figured, hold on. Okay, now I figured the difference between BTSC and BTCSD. So I was looking at BTSC earlier, right? This is what I was looking at, okay? All right, so this is what I was looking at, and this is why I got confused. I was like, wait a minute, I know I spoke about this. So the symbols are different. It was BTCS was obviously, you know, similar, like it's Bitcoin Inc., BTNCS Inc., and then BTSC is Bitcoin Services Inc.com. This is where I got the confusion from. And you can see she is following as well. Look, she's doing what Bitcoin's doing. She's clearly, and look at this gap, runaway gap. Okay, so you can see they're pretty much moved at the same time over here. And this and pretty much BTCSD is making the same moves, but on a larger scale. Let me show you what I mean by that. Let me first go on the daily. Okay, so this looks good right here, right? And she looks like she's heading higher. This looks good as well here, and we want to see if she heads higher. Remember, Bitcoin goes up, they're both going to go up. Okay, it's only what I believe is going to happen. It's trading. These stocks are going to be trading based on Bitcoin's movement. Okay, and you can see that this is up 4 cents. This is at 4 cents, and she's up about, I want to say, about 30% move since that Bitcoin thing. Now for BTCSD, she was up. Let's say around here, right? 7.2. She nearly doubled. And she actually did double. And Bitcoin services, she didn't double, but she probably moved 70% or 80%. 2.4, 2.8, almost double. All right, so they both almost double, but she's still on the uptrend just because she didn't do that reverse split, BTSC, where BTCSD did that reverse split, but you know, also Bitcoin trailed down, and this is at a higher price, so she looks like a sharper move downward. But if you look at, let me show you what it looks like on the hourly right here, and I just want you guys to see this. So she does look better right here. BTSC looks better than BTCSD right now. Okay, see that movement? But do you see how she was before where she just did recently? Oh god, let me undo that. Before what BTSC did recently. Okay, she's like this, right? And this is BTCSD downward trend line. This is BTSC downward trend line. So they're on a different scale, but the trend is pretty much the same. Okay, so like I said, I believe if Bitcoin goes up, they're both going to go up. It doesn't make a difference which one does or doesn't. They're both going to go up. Let's take a look at BFCH. I'm just curious, you know, and that's why I got confused earlier. I was like, hey, wait a minute. I looked at it, the Bitcoin stock. I'm like, did I go crazy? Did I go crazy? Do I lost my mind? Okay, and here, take a look at this as well. I'm just showing you that these stocks move together. Okay, it's a language, guys. It's a language. Know your language. More or less. Okay, you see how the downtrend slope is almost the same. Okay, all right. I just showed you 3 different stocks with similar patterns. Now, like I said, right, they are different beasts within themselves. So you see them at different prices. Some moves more rapid than others. Some are more volatile than others. Some have more debt than others. Some have more money to play with than others. You know, some have more Bitcoins that they mine. Some have less Bitcoin. Some may have other cryptos. Whatever the fucking case may be. But they all are trading similarly. Okay? It's similar. All of it's similar. It's all within the same sector. It's only a matter of time when they all explode. And they're all going to explode. Obviously, one's going to explode a lot more than the other. One a lot less than the other. But they're all going to go up simultaneously. Okay, and the same thing with the hemp world, the marijuana world, same fucking shit. Just takes time. Okay, if you're looking for investment and you don't have money, these are the plays that you want to get into, because these new sectors eventually boom and you want to be in there for the boom. That's an advice I can give anybody who wants to be a successful long-term investor. All right, no broker is going to give you that information unless you worked in the financial district for a very long time and decided to leave it, such as myself. Yeah, I know I tend to be penisy, and I'm sorry, guys, but I have a right to be. Yeah, so pretty much that's it for the Bitcoin areas, and I just showed you. I showed you some of the stuff. Now, what I'm going to do is I want to remove some stocks because we're looking at way too much, and I want to keep going to the new things. But you guys can keep an eye on it. You guys can message me and ask me from time to time, you know, what I think of it. It's just like I said, you know, this is just giving you guys analysis, but the whole thing is when I hopefully start day trading, I really hope my video. And speaking about that, let's see if there's some lag right now. Fucking shit! Why are you lagging? Let me see. See, I can't figure out. You know, let me try to refresh this. Maybe that'll help. Okay. So I don't want to hear myself. I just want to see if the picture is clear. See, the picture's not clear. This is what fucking bothers me. I want it to be crystal clear. I'm looking at my stream right now on Periscope, and it's bothering me that I can't get my quality stream clear. And you know, when I like don't zoom in, then I could see clear. But I want you guys to be able to watch my streams as I'm zooming in. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Very annoying. Okay. We're gonna work on the stream. Maybe I have anyway things to do today. So maybe I'm gonna cut my stream short and run my errands and everything and talk to support and figure out why is it still not clear. I mean, yeah, I know I couldn't get my CPU to not my CPU but my graphic card. See, drop frames. Yeah, we gotta figure out what the hell's going on. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep streaming for now, but I'm gonna cut it short, maybe till 1 o'clock, just because I have a few errands to run, and plus I gotta call tech support, figure out what the hell's going on, or I'm never gonna stream live. But look, RAFA just popped up on my scanner again, and look, let's see where she's at right now. Scanner showing still upside potential, but yeah, look where she's at. We're gonna let's do this. Let's start. Let's continue looking at. I got STEV, QPRC. I'm gonna put QPRC over here. We're gonna start removing the slow ones, all right? And the ones that are moving fairly. Oh, look at this. It's just went to shit. Okay, let's see what happens here. But she just looked like she just. Let's get play. All right, so let's look at QPRC, STEV, BTCS. I'm just going to do all the big coins. BTCS, BTSCD, BFCH. Just going to put them all together, okay? We're going to look at those because those are Bitcoin plays. Let's see what else we have. We're going to look at. So those are three we're just going to look at in general. See how they work well with the Bitcoin sector, okay? Just want to give you an indication of how sector-related stuff works, and I think this is a great opportunity for you guys to see that. Let me take a look at RMRK. Just popped up on my scanner. You know, here it goes. She's at support levels. This could be a great bottom, great loading area right here. 0.006 trip 6 could be a great load zone. But we're not going to look at this. This is more long term. It just popped up on my scanner. I know about it. I have her on my watch list. Just wanted to see exactly what she was doing. What's this? CLKA. She's been popping up a few times on my scanner. I just don't like this. Okay, so let's continue. I would say, obviously, we'll keep AXA in the loop as well. Okay. Okay, so we'll keep AXA in the loop. We'll keep CMGO in the loop. Okay. Let's see. I'm just creating a new list right now because we got too much. Uh, let's see if we could do PCLI. It's also moving kind of slow. It's moving kind of slow for me. It's very irritating. But she's printing, so well, maybe it's good to watch her. I think she's gonna be choppy. I'm gonna move PCLI off the list. So if you want want me to talk about PCLI, message me, and we'll talk about PCLI. Look at this print. Somebody just bought. What is that? 4 million, 3, 4, 5, 6, 40 million shares of 0.0003. Trip threes, 40 million shares. There, look at that. Look what's gonna happen right here. I don't know what's going on here, but I see, you know, activeness. I don't think she can break fours or fives. I really don't know. Unless something is going to come out eventually. Don't like this. Skeptical. Okay, so I'm removing PCLI. XHUA. Let's see that. I'm gonna remove her too. I don't like her. If I don't like her, I don't want to talk about her. But you guys can keep your eyes on her. You know, maybe after she ticks back down to its gap, maybe I'll look into it. But right now, I just don't. You know, something I don't trust. I want to look away from. But I was, you know, providing you guys data on this. Like this 3s by 4s right now. 3s are being printed for. It hasn't been printed. There's 15 million at 3s right now. We're not going to look at this. I like trip plays, but I like trip 1 plays. I don't like trip 3s, trip 4s, trip 7s, trip 6, unless it's like a dip from like, uh, 3/10 or 4/10 of a penny, and she goes to like trip 6. I'll definitely be interested. But you know, going to trip 4s, trip 3s, trip 4s from trip 1s, nah. Definitely not interested. Okay. So we got Access, CMGO, the Bitcoin's STV, QPRC. I have to take this call. I'm gonna mute it, guys. All right, give me a sec. Figure out. Give me a sec. I'll be right back. Sorry guys. Alright, so see, where was I before I had to take an important call? Alright, so Access CMGO, look at those 4s being printed. I don't think they're going to break through those 4s. Let's go to the other list. I'm going to get rid of this shit also. Too much paper. Alright, we're not going to look at FHAI. PXYN, I think this is slow play. Let's take a look. PXYN. Yeah, this is news on play. It's too slow. We're not going to look at that. LBSR. We'll keep looking at LBSR. Okay. Remember, you guys could keep looking at those stocks. I'm just don't want to waste too much time on them. Okay. Alright, so we got that. Alright, so let's take a look at LEAS now. Nah, it's too slow. Not gonna look at that no more. Don't even like the way it looks anymore either. STRH. We're gonna keep our eyes on her. She's moving. So do STRH. We'll see if those 7.5s actually come. They look like they will. Then RAFA. Okay. Alright, I think that's it. So these are stocks we're going to talk about moving forward. STEV, QPRC, the Bitcoin sector, AXA, CMGO, LBSR, SCRH, RAFA. But remember, once I start day trading, I'm going to be pretty much talking about the stuff I'm trading, day trading, swing trading, nothing more. Maybe I'll look at other stuff if I'm bored, but pretty much nothing more. So maybe we should also take a look at Hemp and see how she keeps fighting back. We'll see. I mean, we'll keep watching her day to day. I just don't want to put her on the list and keep looking at her if there's nothing exciting. But she's still trying to hold. Still trying to hold. Alright. Listen, guys, I'm going to mute it here. Be back in about 10, maybe 15 minutes. Then I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna do one more run of all these stocks, and then I'm gonna stop the stream. You know, I'm gonna go run my errands. I'm gonna come back, gonna get a hold of support, try to figure out why my quality of stream isn't clear enough when people zoom in on you know, Periscope and all the social networks, Periscope, Facebook. I'm pretty sure it's going on with all of them. So I want to figure out why it's not clear, and I want to make it as clear as possible when they start trading live. And I also want to make sure that that my computer is not going to lag, because I had a few lags today. I don't like to lag, especially when I'm day trading. You know, and just trying to see exactly what's going on. I'm going to find out more later. But let me take a 15-minute break. I'm going to do a rundown on all these stocks that I just told you. I'm going to get rid of all the other ones. So right now it's STEV, QPRC we're looking at, BTCS, BFCH, BTSCD. Those are the Bitcoin related stocks we're looking at, showing you how there's similar rhythms, similar patterns with them based on Bitcoin moving. AXA, CMGO, LBSR, STRH, and RAFA. Alright, I'm going to mute it here. I'm going to come back maybe about 15-20 minutes. We'll do one more rundown. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put AXA over here, right here, before I stop, before I mute my mic. So then this way you guys could have your eyes on that, and I'll keep CLKA over here and see what happens. I don't like trading trip ones that goes up to 3 or 4s. I'd rather be there at trip ones. All right. Long at trip ones, or worst case scenario 2s, but I don't think 3 4s. I'm gonna mute it right here, and I'm gonna take my break. All right, guys, I'm gonna do one more rundown. Run my errands, come back, figure out why the hell, um, things are still the picture quality ain't perfect on my stream. So I'm gonna do a couple of tests today, just to make sure if I could get the stream correctly, properly, picture quality, much better than what it is right now. So let's take a look and look at this. We got 1 million shares. Remember, guys, that 1 million shares right there, you see that 999,000. Those are shorts trying to scare you. Don't let them try to scare you. Okay? Don't let them try to scare you. Try and scare us, guys. Don't panic. You panic, stock will drop. Okay? Don't panic. Stay in it. Wait for the news. All right. So I'm gonna go up here, and we're gonna go to STEV real quick. Remember, we said 0.0025. She looked like a great buy when she was at the ask, and now she's at 25 by 28. Okay, so we'll see what she does later on today. Let me just see. Look at the 10-minute. Okay, she's at 2.9 right now, but the bid and ask is 25 by 28. Let's take a look at QPRC. Currently, she's at about 2 right now. Remember, I would say 0.019 is where I would pull the trigger to get out if she breaks through that mark. Let's take a look at the Bitcoin stocks. BTCS. Oh. BTSC. I think that was it, right? I still have BTCS. I keep BTSC. And then this is BTCSD. Okay. So, yeah, she still looks strong. She looks healthy. All right, let's take a look at BFCH. Quiet right now. But remember, they pretty much believe going to move the same, similar patterns. BTCSD, that's the reverse split one. So you see how she traded up to about this trend line, and now you see how she's traded down. But now she could trade sideways here. This is good if she trades sideways here. We want her to break above this trend line, okay, this downtrend. So she could trade sideways here all the way till tomorrow. But by tomorrow morning, she should be higher, okay? So it's perfectly fine. She looks healthy as well. Even though the reverse split happened, but if she could bounce up off these levels, would be good. Remember, she tested the lowest level support, bounced off there, broke through this level support. Now she had a double support level, and now if she trades sideways, could create a reversal, pop through this downtrend, and then she'll be testing here at about 110, 112. She closes above that, she's going to try to test this gap. If she can break through this gap, boom, okay? All right, and they all pretty much, all the Bitcoins here move in similar patterns. One in bigger, some in larger scale, some in smaller scale, stock prices, whatever it is, based on, whatever the company has to offer. But they pretty much are going to move in similar directions, in my opinion. Access next, you see 1-2s are being printed. Another 1-2 is being printed. They're showing 1 million at the ask. Looks like people are getting a little nervous over here, but I don't think they should be. They get nervous for nothing. CMGO. Okay, so CMGO still looks like crap. That nothing has changed. 45 by 47. About 2.9 million at the bid. Nice size bid, about a third the amount of shares traded today for CMGO. Let's take a look at LBSR. LBSR still looks good, 1 by 1.1. Nothing has changed. STRH currently at 6.6s. Look at the ask drop to 6.3. Okay, so you might see some. Okay, so this could start trading quietly once again. RAFA. Okay, look at her. She's trading at 4 right now. You can see that she's heading higher. I think she was at 3.5 her last print. You see even the bid is picking up 3.5 by 3.7. The ask is 4.5. So she still looks like she's in good play. Look like a runaway gap. There's 2 gap ups and she's still heading higher. But we have to be careful around this area. Could form some type of resistance, but it's too close to say. That's pretty much all the stocks right now in the lineup. I removed all the other ones. I'm going to stop my stream here. I got to run my errands. I'm going to come back and try to figure out what's wrong with these streams. So I'm going to get on the hold with support, try to figure things out with my live stream. I know it's been a short day, but it's been a decent day, I guess. We communicated, we talked about some stocks, we found some stocks. Till next time, my name is Elman. You can follow me on Twitter at Trading Teacher. And remember, you can visit my site also, thetradingteacher.com. And remember, I plan to do a couple of streams today while I'm with support, so you'll see some test streams. Don't think you know, I'm just messing up. I'm just trying to get clear quality streams and less laggage when I start day trading live. All right, I'm ending the stream here. I'll see you guys soon.